what's up, Movement students? My name's Javier, and I have the honor and privilege of being the high school director here at Movement Students. If you're here for the very first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you for joining us. And we are in actually week 3 of our series called One Small Step. The topic that we're talking about today is going without a destination. I don't know about you guys, but there's been times in my life where somebody's probably asked me to go somewhere or do something, but I don't exactly know what's going to happen. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. But depending on the person, depending on my level of trust with that person, I'll probably end up doing what they asked me to do just because of the person who's asking me to do something for them. I'll probably go somewhere and I'll be like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I went because I trust that person. There's a story in the Bible from the book of Genesis on the story of Abram. It's a moment in Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 to 3, where God shows up to Abram and says this. The Lord had said to Abram, "Go from your country, your people, your father's household, to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." See, it's this idea of God showing up to Abram and being like, hey, leave everything you know, leave your family, leave your comfortability, leave your comfort zone, and go somewhere. Not exactly telling you where, but just I want you to trust me. It's this idea of Abram having the faith and trust in God to be like, hey, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna go. And unlike, I don't know about you guys, but for myself, I don't know if you guys know the Enneagram, but for me, I'm a type 6. That means the skeptic. It's somebody that tries to avoid risk at all costs. If I was Abram, I would have been like, all right, God, hey, I'm gonna pull out my iPhone and I'm gonna need you to give me the coordinates of where we're going, because I want to make sure that I want to know where the nearest hospital is, the nearest police station, the nearest Chipotle, because I want to know what's going on around. I got to know my surroundings. I got to know what's happening, and I would be a little hesitant to go on this. Like unlike Abram got up and left. I'm sure he had some hesitations, but he trusted God enough to go. And there was a moment in my life where I had some friends of mine. They asked me one day randomly, like, "Hey, Javi, let's take a spontaneous trip somewhere." And I was like, cool, but I have a couple questions for you. I started asking, where are we going? Why are we going? Who's going? How long are we going? Where are we staying? I started pegging them with so many questions. My friend was so kind enough to answer all the questions, but at the end of it, he was like, hey, you took the spontaneous out of the spontaneous trip, so it's not really a spontaneous trip, it's a planned trip now. You know what? You're not allowed to go anymore. And he was joking with me, but when I thought about that, I was like, man, I could have missed a moment. I could have missed memories with some of my great friends because of the fear of what could be or where they would be taking me. There was so much fear in my mind because of the type of person that I am. I could have missed a moment in life. See, Abram had that same choice. He could have been like, you know what, this is all I know and this is all I want to do. But instead, he wasn't worried about the no, he was worried about the go. See, God calls us not to worry about the no. He calls us to go when he asks us to. And I think that's the whole premise of this message, is the ability to go without knowing where God wants us. It's knowing and trusting that whenever we do go somewhere, God will show us every step of the way. He will guide us every step of the way. I hope this gives you guys some good content for conversations. I hope to hear about it. See you guys.